to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Tar Heels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Florida State Seminoles offense takes the field for the first time today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gibson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Noles are rolling down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to throw. It's Glenn. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. So North Carolina's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Seminoles will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Gets it to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we have a final in the Red River rivalry between Oklahoma and Texas in Dallas. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ship. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Lopez wants to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Hall. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Tar Heels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pocket breaking down. Got a man. It's Hall. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Russell. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, UNC! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Glenn. Makes the catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Wants to throw again. Play, it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop a coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with second and short. The play action fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his tight end. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Leaves it with the back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's caught. It's Johnson. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Using his legs, it's Hall. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Lopez to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They played keep away with the football, but if this defense can make one more stop on 3rd and goal, they might force a field goal attempt. Pressure coming. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Off play action. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the back. There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Glenn. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's McCoy. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sawchuk. Runs through the tackle.
And I tell you what, really good job by the defense. They did not bite on it thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it. Got the running back down super quick.
Touchdown, Florida State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station.
He's got an open man.
Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you had things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. A strike downfield. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The give on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Noles will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Kenan Memorial.
And the Noles will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lopez wants to fire. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. On the move at the 30. Turning on the Jets. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Finds his man. It's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Under fire. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Glenn. Makes the grab over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, North Carolina. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
That's such a great job by the defense because they never quit on the play. Yeah, they gave up a completion, but did you see them swarm to it, rip the ball out, were able to scoop it, score? That is an unbelievable effort play by the defense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Achuk. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. To the air, it's Glenn. Rushes on him.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw again. Right on the money. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Working the middle, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Noles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got it behind the line. It's Allchuck. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run on the doorstep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Lopez to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Oh, he found a space on the right. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep. Don't give up those big plays. Make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Back to pass, it's Glenn. It's complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's McCoy.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gets it out fast. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got a man, it's Gibson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They just keep firing. Under fire. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he missed it. No good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Lopez wants to fire. Here's the pressure. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Flushed out of the pocket. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the middle. The short hands. It's Shipp. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Got him downfield. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the boot, looking for his man. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions. This hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but fourth and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance, put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Ocha. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. To throw, it's Glenn. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Seminoles. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll do it himself. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to pass, it's Glenn. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
So that touchdown was big, but just as big, this two-point conversion attempt to try to get it to a one-possession game. The screen, and watch out. He's into the end zone, and we've got a one-possession game in the fourth quarter. They still need a touchdown and two-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the fourth.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.